welcome back to Fallout. Alright, well, I got to looking around at some things, and I decided that it might be time to do something that I think should be pretty good. Let me head in here and take a look in this. In the miscellaneous category, we've got a couple of magazines here. US Covert Operations Manual. Now, these are some of those perk magazines, and I went looking through the building structures. It took me forever to find this thing under furniture. Yeah, that was really a whole lot of fun. Let's see. Transfer. Yeah. And got two of these US Covert Operations Manuals. So I'm going to go ahead and store these on the magazine rack. And of the two I've got here, there are 8 more. And my thought is, of course, to collect them all, because each one of these, if you look in the Pip-Boy, it adds to the Covert Operations rank. More difficult to detect while sneaking. Yeah, and from what I've seen in the wiki, that's 4% per rank, and there are 10 ranks. So overall, that's an additional 40% better stealth. Yeah. Okay, now, of the two I've got, let's see which one's Face Paint Fundamentals. That one came from the Federal Ration Stockpile, according to the wiki. And the Bushes, Boxes, Beehives thing came from Libertalia. Well, let's see. In Lexington, the switchboard. That's a railroad thing. Not quite ready to get involved with that just yet. Let's see.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Nick, shut up. I really don't want to hear you talk right now. Let's see. Okay, the Revere Satellite Array. In the shanty hut atop the central satellite support, the one that doesn't have a dish. And it's edition number 9, look better in black. Okay, so it's time to head up to the Revere Satellite Array, which I believe is off to the east. There it is. It's east of the National Guard Training Yard, which I believe is also the location of one of these things, on a table in the cafeteria in a barracks near a cooler. Okay, so National Guard Training Yard and Revere Satellite Array, heading in that direction. All right, I'm going to gear up and head over to the National Guard the National Guard Training Yard, and we'll start this thing there. All right, here we are. U.S. National Guard. Let's see, let's take out the sentry turrets. I think there's another one over here. There you are. Let's see. Take that. And let's head on inside. Get through the most of the place and into the barracks, and in the cafeteria or mess hall or whatever you want to call it.
This is one grim locale.
Yes, it is. Very grim.
Welcome to your last stand.
I switched out my pistol for one I had that had incendiary, so it adds an extra little touch.
Putting off that detection.
Very nice. Nick, you almost got shot. Alright. No, wait a minute. The place I need to go is going to be through there. I'll take that.
You know, I'm fluent in uncooperative.
You're fluent in uncooperative monitor. Good. Security door control. Open door.
Pretty old machine. Want me to give that terminal a look?
Got it already. It helps having the password from a prior visit. Very nice. Guard barracks. All right. All right. Now it's just a matter of get through here to the mess hall, I believe it is. Yeah. And reload. All right. Okay. All right, I know it's not in here. We're looking for the cafeteria, mess hall, whatever they want to call it, the place where they ate. I believe it's down there. But first we've got some special guys in here. Hello, oh special ones. Where are you? Oh, there's one. Should be some more. One here. And another one here. And that big red caution tells me there's at least one more in here. Or maybe it's the one down there. Now, if I recall correctly, the first time I was in here, it was a glowing one. I think that's it.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Nope. Alright. Barracks. Okay, this is not the dining hall. Get out of my way, Nick. Or I will shoot you. Okay. Okay, now here's the thing. From another playthrough, it's supposed to be right on this table. Absolutely. What? Well, I didn't mean to pickpocket the guy. I hit the wrong key. But yeah, the magazine I'm looking for is supposed to be on that table, which means I may well have gotten it another time, but the problem is I don't have that many of that particular perk. Looking out here on the perks, Covert Operations, I have 2, and there are 2 of them in storage. That means the one that's supposed to be here is where? It's not in that cooler. I hate it when stuff goes all glitchy like this. It's supposed to be in this room on that table. I know this because, like I said, in another playthrough, I have, and okay, it's my testing, one of my 2 testing playthroughs, and I have found it on this table before. I know it's supposed to be there. And yeah, it's a good question as to where it is. Why, I already know. Glitchy game is glitchy. I know that. And I can accept that, as long as there is some kind of a workaround to get the thing back. Okay, I will deal with that another time. For right now, it's time to head out of here and get over to the Revere satellite array. Of course, this means going out into the training yard, where, if I remember correctly, there's a sentry bot. Alright. Get this open. Alright. Now, on here, mark the Revere satellite array. There it is. Extra special, wonderful little place that is. All full of super mutants and such. But that's no big deal. I just need to go in there to the middle, and on top of the middlemost support there is a shack or something or other, and the magazine I'm looking for should be in there. I don't suppose these guys will be nice enough to just let me go in and get the magazine, and no, of course not. All right. So, well, if there was ever a nice way to get rid of a bloatfly, that would be probably it. All right. Okay. I, honest to God, can't tell you if this place has been raided recently or not. I mean, it sort of looks it with the smoke curling up off of stuff and the sincere shortage. Oh, I was going to say the sincere shortage of super mutants up there, but there we go. Hello.
Something out there.
What gave you the clue, Nick? You think maybe it was the hail of bullets? little, Okay, well, he didn't blow up on top of me, so I'm okay with that. I'm sure Nick will survive. He may not be too thrilled, but he should survive. All right, Nick. Stimpack Nick. He's a machine. Why would I Stimpack a machine? I mean, robot repair kit, sure, but Stimpack? Oh, just shut up and die already.
No, you won't! I got me mad! Die!
Ah, there you are. I do like jet. Okay, where is it coming from? That way. There you are. There we go. Okay, it still says danger, so where?
Words don't do this place justice. Though condemned starts to get at it.
Well, yeah. How about revolting, disgusting, putrefying?
A place like this.
Okay, I see target.
What's that?
Well, before you can splatter mine, you have to grow one of your own.
Bothering anybody now?
No, not for a while anyway.
They had no expense, did they?
Yep.
Where'd you go, huh? Gonna find you.
Oh, is that right? You're up on that tower, ain't you? I'll just go up to you. How about that?
You have to come out sooner or later.
I'm coming to you, Bunky.
I can smell you out there, little sneak.
No, that's not me you smell. That's your upper lip. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh,
Hello? Someone there?
all right. Let's check this shack while I'm up here. It's probably not the right one.
What's that?
Yeah, this was that that guy from the Brotherhood of Steel way back. Actually, I thought the best way to get the coolant pumping was, oh, I don't know, a coolant pump. Okay. far as I can tell, all of the super mutant types are indisposed permanently. The shack up there, I believe, is the one that I want. Take all the goodies along the way, of course. I have to find the end of the stairway. Ah, here we are. Right over there. Okay, up here should be another issue of US Covert Operations. And, yeah, this should be number 8, getting the drop on communists. Here we are. Well, look better in black, huh?
Excellent.
Well, I don't care which one it is. It's a
Not enough
third one.
value keeping the old CPU shut.
All right, get this opened up.
Got it.
All right, not bad. I am going to load up on the loot in this place after I get past Nick. And get the loot dropped off, pick up my next target, and I'll meet you on the way in there. Alrighty. Here we are, US Satellite Station Bolivia, and wild mongrels.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Oh no. And besides, wild mongrel burgers? Yum. Alright, I gotta get around this big pile of rock. I thought I was closer to the place than I apparently am. But that's alright. Oh goody. Mole rats. Legendary glowing mole rat. It isn't. I promise you it's not. That was something that looked good.
I don't think we're alone.
I know we're not. Hello, Raider scum. Eat lead. Hot flaming lead. Where'd he go? He, she, it, whatever. Bloat fly. Okay, they have a bug problem. And he's not really shooting at me, he's shooting at the bugs. That I can't blame him for. Alright.
Underestimate us again.
Or the bloat fly. Alright. Ooh, kind of weird stuttery thing going on visually here. Alright, now I know I've been to this place before as well. The part that I need is actually in there, down below ground. Once I get around to the correct side of the building. Okay, it'd have been quicker to go the other way, huh? I'll take the jet, the lighter, and yada yada yada. Okay. All right. Yeah. And this, I don't know, It just feels like it wants to be a little on the glitchy
I
side.
got the chills. This would be the place to provide them.
I could have sworn I've been in here. Oh, goody. All right. I'll be a minute or 6 getting this solved. Okay, got it taken care of. Intel room open. And that's where the thing is supposed to be that I'm looking for.
Still there?
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Now, what's this?
Hey, come look at this.
What?
Nothing there now.
Ah. Storage of assorted goodies and yummies. Let's have some light. I know.
I think we ought to talk.
Yeah? What's up?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, there anything you want to know?
Well, Okay, what's with the detective outfit if you're a machine?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
Okay, well, that's cool. And you?
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories. My personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. But hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
So...
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here
Okie doke.
sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Well, you do what you need to. And, you ever go back to that place?
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
Well, kindness does its own thing. Yeehaw.
To people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect
Actually,
you're about
that's
as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeleton.
sort of, kind of.
Probably head out.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll tell you what, I know I'm running short on time, but, and then there's this weird visual glitchy thing that it feels like lag, but it isn't. I mean, I'm still getting a good 30 frames per second solid, but yeah. In any event, I'm going to call it here. Next time, we'll get back in here and finish up this location and go on to the next issue of US Covert Operations. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.